The following is a class from the Sri Caitanya-caritāmṛta, Madhya-līlā, Volume 8, Chapter 20, Text 330 through 335, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 23rd, 1966, New York.
So we have discussed the different names of Manu, the father of man. In different millennium, there are different Manus, and the present Manu is Vaivasvata Manu. Out of the 14 Manus, now it is 8th Manu is going on at the present moment. That means this is about 1 o'clock in the day of Brahma. Just past noon. It is going to be afternoon. And during Brahma's sleeping time, all these planets will be, not annihilated, but inundated. Devastation with water. So after the finishing of these 14 Manus, there will be evening, night, and there will be devastation. And half of this universe, up to the sun planet, or above that, everything will be covered with water. Instead of air, there will be water. Then again, there will be this is Khandapala. And Mahapralaya means when Brahma dies, then everything is finished. So, these 14 Manus we have mentioned yesterday. Now, Yugavata. Yugavata means, just like there are 4 Yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. The areas of each Yuga we have mentioned already. Now, in the Satya Yuga, when the Yugavatar comes, he is white. He is Hayagriva in the Satya Yuga, as white as our Hayagriva Brahmachari. Yes, he is white. And Rakta, Shukla Rakta Krishna Pita Kame Chari Varna. In the Satyuga, when the incarnation of Yugavatar comes, his complexion is white. And the next Yuga, Treta Yuga, the complexion is red. And the next Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, the complexion is black, Krishna. And the next Kali Yuga, the complexion is yellow. Lord Chaitanya is yellow. Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Shanga Panga Saparpadam Jaggai Sankirtanai Prayi Jajanti Hismevasa. In this age, Kali Yuga, this is the Yugavata, Lord Chaitanya. And his description is mentioned in Shrimad Bhagavatam 5,000 years before. It was mentioned that Krishna Varnam. Krishna Varnam means he is in the category of Krishna, Sang Krishna. You can take the meaning of Krishna Varnam like this. Varna means a caste or classification. So, he is in the classification of the Supreme Lord, Krishna. Or, if you don't take that meaning, then Krishna Varna means he is always chanting Krishna. Krishnam Varnayati. Varnayati means chant. The Krishna Varna always engaged in Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So this is the first feature. The symptoms of the Yugavata of this age is given like this, Krishna Varna. Either you can say that he is Varnayati means describing only Krishna. Lord Chaitanya priest, his preaching mission was Aradha Bhagavan Brajasatanaya Krishna. Krishna is the only worshipable object. And he was always chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. This is the first symptom of Lord Chaitanya. Krishna Varnam, Tisha Krishna, by complexion he is Akrishna, but not Krishna, not black. Not black, you may check. If not black, then it may, as there are 4 colors, so he may be white, he may be red, he may be yellow. Now, out of these 3 colors, that in the Satya Yuga, white is already done, and in the Treta Yuga, red is already appeared. Then the balance is Pita, Krishna is also done. Then the Pita, the yellow, so therefore his color is very golden color, yellow. Lord Chaitanya's complexion, not exactly white like you, but he was golden color. Golden with yellowish tint. A very nice complexion, Lord Chaitanya. Therefore his name is Gauranga. Gauranga means white complexion. Gauranga. Another name. Gaur Sundar. Very beautiful. The Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sangha. Tisha means by complexion or Krishna, not Krishna. Although he is Krishna, but his complexion is not Krishna. Then next, Krishna Varnam Tisha Krishnam Sangapanga Parsadam. He is always accompanied by his associates. You see in the picture, there is Nityananda Prabhu, there is Advaita Prabhu, there is Siddharth, and always he was. From the beginning, when he was a child, when he was a boy, he started the Sankirtan movement. You see the picture, he is surrounded. And throughout so long he lived, he was present on this world. He was surrounded by this Hare Krishna party. Sangapanga Saparsadam. This is the Yugavataras of this age. Now Kalu in this age, especially men. Now how to worship him? Does he require any grandeur, any throne, or any decoration? No, nothing. Anywhere and everywhere you can worship him. How? Sankirtanai. This chant. Keep the picture of Lord Chaitanya with his associates. This, as picture we are painting, we have got. And any part of the world, you sit down and go on chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama. No expense, no nothing. This is the recommendation for this. Therefore this picture and this sound vibration should be preached all over the world. And rest assured there will be peace and prosperity. This is the mission of this society, Krishna consciousness. This is Lord Chaitanya's mission. He ordered, Bharat bhumite manusya janma haila ja. Janma sarthak kari, karo paropakar. Paropakar means do good to others. You are born in Bharatvarsha. You are not meant for exploiting others. You are meant for doing good to others. That is his mission. Paropakar. Paropakar means do good to others. Especially mentioned, Bharat Bhumite Manusya Janma Haila Ja. Bharat Bhumite. In this land of Bharatvarsha, one who has taken his birth as a human being. Human being. I am not talking, Lord Chaitanya says, I am not talking of others, less than human being. Anyone who has taken his birth as human being. Janma sarthak kari. Janma sarthak, how to make your life perfect. No, he has to become Krishna conscious. So he advised every Indian that this is the mission of Indian mission, because in this age, all over the world, there will be hopelessness. Now this mission should be started from India. That was his prediction. Yes. This mission should be started, and the Indians should take responsibility for starting this mission all over the world, and they will be happy. There is too much unhappiness in this age, and by spreading this mission, there will be happiness. That is his prediction. So, it is not a manufactured thing. We are just following the footprints of Lord Chaitanya. So, let us follow it nicely. There will be peace and prosperity all over the world. So, in the Shrimad Bhagavatam, there is quotation, when Krishna was born, it is a system, a Vedic system. There are 10 kinds of sanskar, reformation. And how much careful this Vedic civilization is, that a child will be born and is taken care of since the day of the, joining, conjugation of the father and mother. Garbhadan sanskar. How much they were expecting that a good son will come and he will be so good that the society will be happy, the country will be happy, the world will be happy. Never they prescribe unwanted children like cats and dogs. No. So therefore there was Garbhadan sanskar. Before the father and mother conjugate, there is ceremony, Garbhadan, for the higher caste. The higher caste were made, not artificially. They had to follow 9 great principles. Then they are higher caste. Not by rubber stamp, just like Gandhi wanted to do, taking the bhangi, the sweepers, and rubber stamp it, Harijan. No, this is a process. Everyone is open to become a Harijan, but not by rubber stamp, but by training. The training is required. People are avoiding the training and simply speculating in the mind, foolishness. How the world can improve? There must be training. Without training, simple by mental speculation, one can make any improvement. Manasa madhurang gacchati. You have to work. If you want to go California, you have to go there. And simply I am thinking, I am going to California. Will that? No. So similarly, actually, if you want peace, then you have to work. The process is there. The process is open for everyone, but you have to take it. Otherwise it is not possible. Therefore Lord Chaitanya said, Manusya janma sarthak kori. You first of all make yourself perfect, then preach. Don't become yourself nonsense and you become a preacher. No. Apani achari prabhu jivere sikha. A preacher must be in his life perfect, then he can become a preacher. If I smoke, how can I say that you do not smoke? Then now, the modern days, what I do, that you may not do. What I say, you do. Why shall I follow you? You are not doing. So Lord Chaitanya therefore says, Janma sarthak kari. So, when Krishna was born, of course, he is pure, he is God, but the social and the scriptural rules and regulations are followed. So, when a child is born, the astrologer is called. Still, that system is followed. But due to the Kali Yuga, the astrologer has also become a false. And this has become a formality. Somebody is following, somebody is not following. So as soon as the child is born, you will find Maharaj Parikshit, as soon as he was born, his grandfather, Maharaj Yudhishthira, called for astrologer. This is called Jata Karma. Just after the child is born, this astrologer will come and will see the moment, the astronomical situation, and make a horoscope, and then immediately his future activities and everything is clearly made. So this child is born at such and such moment, he will be like this and this and that will be. You will be surprised. Not surprised, this is calculation. In my horoscope, it is written that at the age of 70 years, he will go across the sea. It is written. And there are so many things. So, this astrologer was so accurate. I got that horoscope, not here. If someday I saw it, is clearly written there. But this time, he will go across the sea. Just see, the circumstances become so that I have come. The astrology is so nice. So when Krishna was born, the same principle was followed. Astrologer was called for. And there is good astrologer, and the great astrologer, the famous astrologer who came to see Krishna's birth affair, he was Gargamuni. His name was Gargamuni. Yes. So that Gargamuni and by astrology said to Krishna's father, Nanda Maharaj, this boy, this child who is born as your son, he had 3 collars before. Asambarnastrayo yasa. This child had 3 collars before. I see, just see the astrology. From astrology he says that he had 3 collars before. That means God. He had 3 collars before. Gurnato anujugantanu. According to the age, according to the millennium, he had 3 other collars. Shukla raktas tatha pita iandKṛṣṇa angataha. He had that white collar and red collar and yellow collar. Idanim, just now, he has assumed this black collar. So this was the astronomical calculation of Krishna. But Satyajuge dhyan dharma karay shukla murti dhari. Now Shukla Murti, that white incarnation of God, he will teach to people the incarnation of God. Why does he come? That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Jada jadahi dharma shaklani bhavati tada atmanam srijamaham. The incarnation of God comes when there is discrepancy all over the world about religious principle, the incarnation. So, Lord Chaitanya says that in the Satya Yuga, this incarnation of God in white collar, he preached meditation. That, therefore, meditation is for the Satya Yuga. Satya Yuga means when 7% people are pure. That is called Satya Yuga. And Treta Yuga means 75% are pure, 25% impure. And the Upper Yuga means 50%. 50% pure and 50%. And Kali Yuga means 75% impure and 25% may be pure. This is Kali Yuga. And we are thinking we are advancing. Such a foolish civilization. They are less than 25% pure. They do not know what is purity, and they think that they are advancing in civilization. Civilization means to purify. The Aryans means advance. And what to advance? Advance in eating? Advance in sleeping? No. advanced in purification. They are called Aryans. And the most advanced purified is called the Brahmin. And less than that, the Kshatriya. And less than that, Vaishya. And less than that, the Sudra. And less than that, the Chandala. This is the classification of the human society. Now what is that classification? Due to this purity. Who is pure? Purer, and purest. Unless we become purest, we cannot approach Krishna. So here it is said, Sattvaja dhyan karma, this dhyana, this meditation, they were all pure, still to become purest. Dhyan karma. Gautam ke Madhya-līlā jiho kripa kari. And he bestowed some blessings to Gautam Muni. Gautam Muni, the great renunciator, he worshipped this incarnation of God, and he was blessed with a son. He was also incarnation of God. Kapil Muni, he is also incarnation of God, and he preached the Sankhya philosophy, original. Later on, just in this Kali Yuga, there is an imitation Sankhya philosophy. So there are two Sankhya philosophies, atheistic and non-atheistic. The atheistic Sankhya philosophy you will find in the Shrimad Bhagavatam, preached by Kapil. His name was Kapil Muni, son of Gautam and Devavati. His mother's name was Devavati, his father's name was Gautam. So this Gautam's name is mentioned here. Krishna dhyan kare loka jnana adhikari, sitar dhanma yajna karaye rakta varna kari. Now, in the Satyuga, the people were trained to meditate on Krishna. They had, I am to say, 100,000 of years they used to live. 100,000 of years. Just like we cannot, our limit is 100 years only. Similarly, in the Satyuga, the limit of living was 100,000 of years. And people would meditate, there are history meditates some 50,000 of years. 50,000 of years. Just like Valmiki Muni. Valmiki Muni meditated for 50,000 of years. And then he wrote Ramayana. The Ramayana is not an ordinary book. Therefore Ramayana is so much popular in India. Before the appearance of Rama, he wrote Ramayana, all the activities of Rama. So this Valmiki Muni. And what this Valmiki Muni was? This Valmiki Muni was a dacoit, a plunderer. He used to plunder, innocent men on the road, kill him and take everything. That was his business. But by chance, he was associated with Narad Muni and he rectified him. This is the process. When a devotee meets even a dacoit like Narad Muni, he becomes Narad Muni elevated so many fallen souls. This Valmiki Muni was also. So he was given this mantra, Rama. He could not chant it. Then he was advised just to opposite Mara. Mara means dead body. So Mara. Three Mara means one Ram is there. In this way he was initiated and became a great sage. For 60,000 of years he meditated simply on Rama. And when he was liberated, he wrote this Ramayana. So that is the function of the Satyuga. And Satyuga, Tetaar dharma yajna, tetaar dharma yajna karaye. There is one bug. So, in the Satyayuga, this meditation is possible, not in this age. Therefore, those who are imitating the process of the Satyayuga, they are simply wasting time. That's all. That's not recommended. Nobody can meditate in this age. Kitejadhyato Vishnu Tritayang Jajato Makai. There are different yugas, millennium, and there are different processes. In this age, this is the process. Kalau Sankirtana, Harikirtana, simply chanting. Sit down anywhere, everywhere, and go on chanting, chanting. So, as the ages, either it is fallen or risen, that doesn't matter. Just like if you go to a doctor, he has got different kinds of medicine, different kinds of treatment. There is no question of being hopeless. There is no question of being hopeless. If we follow the injunction given in this authorized scriptures, then even in this Kali Yuga we can attain perfection. And the process is this: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Thank you very much. Any question?